So, I'm a dead ringer for my insane, evil fire mage ancestor. That's just great.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't. Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight. Well, at least I've got a reason. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw. Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein. Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no when she screams all night, so I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am.
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? A pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Don't get me started. It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute. She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Ain't that the truth? A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Oh, yeah. 2 girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free. Junie, answer the man.
Hi. I don't know. It's not finished yet. I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that?
I want to focus, please. No, this is better.
Better?
Yes. Just 5 more minutes. Bye.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you. Somehow I strongly doubt that. I am several thousands of years old. Now what do you want? What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that Callie? The lady from the poetry club?
You think so? These visions aren't exactly high def, but it didn't sound like the same lady.
She said she lost her power. Maybe it changed her personality, too. Good. You're okay. Let's keep going. We need to get to the bottom of this. I'm not sure what that accomplished.
Doesn't seem to have done much.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
Hey, just a sec. What's up? I saw it, so full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail. Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
Didn't you say you lost your powers?
So, if your magic was taken away, you'd still know everything about fire, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice. Anything that was created by anybody else, it leaves an imprint. I can still see them. You did? You don't look like the guy I met. He was about your height, had your hair color, and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't you.
He's wearing a veil. You can't see past it, can you? You really did lose your power.
Yep, I'm mundane as mud. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank. For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I can inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am. Nope. Please stop asking that. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
What can I do you for? Well, yeah. I did tell you about the hunters, right? The hunters getting wind that I'm still alive is the last thing I need. I'll do my best. What did you have in mind? Right behind you.
Seriously? You'll break your neck climbing that thing.
Climbing up drain pipes is more of a Mundana thing. You need something charbroiled? I'm your guy.
Yeah, there's no way I could climb that.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus, Chipman. Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything. Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego.
Holy crap, Vicky! How the hell are you?
I'm doing okay. Hanging in there.
I hear ya. It's this weather. Screws with your mood.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
I know. Chipman's got the art bug. Guess you gotta know your market. The food's still the best, though. Can't argue with quality. I just wish he'd, focus. Well, technically, I know her big brother. Hey, how's Mitch doing these days?
He wants a rematch is all I know.
He wishes. That skee ball prize is mine. Best in the city. Try him. Seriously. Chipman's an artist. A real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself. Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning. Pretty sure. Forensics checked it all out. He set the fire himself. Of course, now it makes the guy some kind of local folk hero.
Folk hero?
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut. Sorry, but why are you so interested? Case. You stand an island, huh? Well, you need to go through official channels if you want more info. Sorry. A beat cop like me could get into trouble if I spilled.
Really, Diego? Since when do you toe the company line?
Yeah, I'm keeping my head down these days, Vicky. The captain's got it in for me. You know how it is.
Sure, I get it. But imagine his face if you got a positive ID for the guy in the park.
That's impossible. The only ID the guy had burnt up with the rest of him.
Really?
Yeah, a driver's license. Burnt to a crispy mess.
And that's all you got?
That's all we got. I don't know. What else could it be? This friggin' neighborhood. Draws them in like flies and honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about. You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood. Stay dry out there.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy. Fine, why does everybody keep asking me that?
Hey Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine, sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys? I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine. Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it. Sure, here you go. That'll be $5. Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it. Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Sure, bye.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego, how's your cousin doing these days?
You know her, always traveling. I'll tell you said hi. Stay dry out there.
Brooklyn's got one thing over Staten Island. Our bagels suck. Maybe I should tell my brother Mitch about this place. He'd love it. You know, assuming the guy ever returns my calls again.
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help. Yes, it's quite obvious from the look of it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
Huh, we got a regular Sherlock Holmes here.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose. Me? Oh, I was a painter. A past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you. I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no. For you, perhaps, I'm quite cozy here. And you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example. Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent. You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I've not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you. I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. That's all you can say?
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know. As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is. Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
How about I take a picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, for real this time.
What can I do you for? I'll do my best. What did you have in mind? Ah, good idea. But it doesn't work that way. Sorry. Inorganic material only. That's why it works so well with books. Or pictures. Or pictures of books. You get the idea. I know where and roughly when it was burned up, so let's see. Searching. Got it. The name on the license is Amos Fennel.
Fennel, huh? Any address?
He's from Illinois. Not exactly around the block.
Well, we got a name. That's better than nothing.
Right behind you.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up. Need to start over.
Oh, for 5 more minutes. Then we need to get home.
Over. Hey, just a sec. What's up? That's horrible. What is this feeling? Am I sick or sad, depressed? This is new. I don't like feeling like this. Don't ask me about that again. Nope. Please stop asking that. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. Ooh, was this made by Clay Chipman? I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I? Oh my gosh, this is so good. Excuse me. That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
What do you mean? We saw him make it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible. I did, and I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway. Yup, sucks to be them. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
You got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy.
What? I mean, what can I do for you? I don't know, it just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know. It's important to be aware of that. It just is, okay? You don't have to get it, just enjoy it. No? I mean, maybe, who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess. The blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
Sure, whatever. Sure, bye.
Evening, folks. Hey, Vicky. Did they ever get the perp who shot you?
It wasn't just me. And no, not yet.
God damn. Shooting a cop. They shouldn't get away with that.
Oh, they won't. Believe me.
Jesus, that guy. Is he bothering you too?
You've heard of him?
Yeah, I had to arrest him more than once. He keeps breaking a restraining order. Well, I guess it's no secret. May Stein issued the restraining order.
Let me guess. Ex-boyfriend?
Got in and won. If you lived on this block, you'd have seen him on the street, screaming up at her window. The guy's messed up in the head, but that nice lady and her kid shouldn't suffer for it. He's what?
You heard.
I don't want to know how you know this, do I?
Nope. But it's the truth.
Truth does me no good without evidence.
Jesus, Diego, do the job. Go pound some pavement. Find something linking Fennel to the sculpture in the park. Do it right and you'll be the shining star of the precinct.
Shining star, huh? You might be onto something there.
Damn straight.
Stay dry out there.
Come on, Juninator. It's way past your bedtime.
5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes, and I mean it this time. Hey. No, I don't know Amos Fennel.
You sure? You absolutely sure?
I said I don't know the guy, so get off my case. Okay, we're gonna talk right now. Stay right there, kiddo. Mama's gonna talk to these nice people. Did he send you? Did he fucking send you? Look, I know a guy who breaks legs for a living. Maybe I'll call him instead of the police.
Look, miss, I get it, but that won't be necessary.
Oh yeah? Give me one good reason.
'Cause your ex is dead. He won't be bugging you anymore.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park. I didn't think it was real, but it's exactly like him. No, to make a big idiotic statement and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
Could you tell us what happened?
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us. And then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive? Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No. He started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Good evening to you. Amos Fennel. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I have not heard of him. Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
May Stein. She used to date Amos.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
That's right.
Aha, now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me. What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover, who was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
Some good? He set himself on fucking fire.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that. Well, what would you call it?
I'd call it crazy.
The man was obviously disturbed. Nobody in their right mind would do something like that.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most. I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her. You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you. Anyone who chooses to speak with me, I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat. For what reason? I have no statement to make. As I've stated, my muse has long since departed. I'm a... what?
I should have seen it. We all should have seen it.
What are you talking about?
This neighbor, all the extreme bursts of creativity, it all centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
Of course you don't have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I? I want to say a rational one. But since when do I trade in reality?
I ask myself that every day. Look, maybe we should have this conversation inside.
Yes, of course. Please, come in. You must be soaking. Well, here we are. Is something the matter? My critics would often ask the same thing. Why?
This place isn't exactly artsy. Doesn't even look lived in.
I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less. So I've sold a few things that I no longer need.
It's like Callie said, a muse can inspire art, but can't appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Don't worry, we can fix this. It's kind of our thing.
Wait, you want to cure me? So you are making the decision for me. How magnanimous. Have you considered I don't want to be a part of this plan? Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
Amos killed himself. June and Clay are working themselves to death. Whatever power you have, it's out of control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will. For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you. I have a simple question for you. May I ask it? I can't let you go until you answer my question. I'm sorry. I need to prove to you that I can do this. Please, may I ask my question? Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now? Nothing. Nothing at all. Pardon me if I seem skeptical. We are emotional beings. You must be feeling something. So I ask again, what are you feeling? Yes, I can hear it in your voice. What's bothering you? That's understandable. What you've seen would drive a weaker man insane. And yet, you act strong, don't you? You've risen up, because nobody else will. You bury this sadness deep, but it is doing great harm. You need to dig deep, connect to it, bring it to the surface. This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given, but it must be used. If ignored, it could do unimaginable harm.